defensively. To Dane's credit, his team, those kids continue to believe and fight and hang in there, and they've got a much better team than they had a year ago. They got a number of guys who can really score the ball. So, good win for the Hokies. We take care of, these first three, and we'll look forward to getting down to the Port City and competing against the Monarchs on Thursday. Go ahead.
Mike, did you get a kick out of seeing the banner unveiled before the game?
Yeah, I did, Mark. I did. In a moment there to consider the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it, and to think of Aluma and Storm Murphy and those guys that couldn't make it back aren't with us any longer. Naheem Aline, and there's a lot of kids that worked really, really hard, came here when there were some questions about a number of things. So I'll look forward to I'll see it often. I look forward to that. It's a proud moment.
You had 16 threes, including 11 in the first half. What were you kind of seeing from their defense that enabled you to make some?
I think like a lot of teams, their team is still coming together defensively. I mean, we were wide open on a number of those, and I credit our team. I thought they did a really, really nice job in sharing and making the extra pass. Sometimes there were two extra passes. Couture, I think, hit one as the shot clock sounded in the second half. Unselfish kids, guys that want to play the right way, and that's what the game is all about, I think.
What did you think about your guys' defense? I know Nelson.
I think fine. All right, we were up 16-0. All right, you're not going to get some calls that you should get because the game is lopsided. All right, I thought we were fine.
Mike,
Anthony, what's up?
What's up, Coach? Outside of winning games, obviously, do you have any specific goals for what you want to see out of your team in Charleston?
Well, we're going to take a step up here in competition, starting with Old Dominion. They have 33 offensive rebounds in their first two games. That is still a question mark for this team. I know that Mutz is going to rebound it every night. We're going to have to compete there. Do we have what it takes at this point in the season as a unit with our guards? Maddox has got a rebound. Couture, Padula, MJ Collins. So look forward to getting there. I played in that tournament. My team played in that tournament in 2011. They do a great job with it. It's a very nice mid-level arena, and they take a lot of pride in that tournament. So here we go. Let's get after it.
Mike, 25 points here for Anders Nelson.
Yeah.
Playing D3 ball a couple years ago. Are you watching D3 tape?
No.
Try and scout him
No.
out, or just a couple of years on William Mary? What was
I'm
so
a D3
effective?
guy.
What was leading him to be so effective against you guys?
He had some open shots, and he shot it well. I saw him play against Navy in their first game, and I saw him play against not a very good opponent over the weekend. I forget the team's name, to be honest. And he wasn't that guy. He looked like Ricky Rubio out there tonight. And you see that sometimes. All right, kid had a good ball game. We missed him on a couple of things. So hats off to him.
Coach, 4 different players in the double digits. Couture and Padula led with 22. Are you finally starting to see what the offense, what you want it to look like? Or are there still some things?
We're still coming on. It's still early. I know we've got a number of kids that can shoot the ball. Mutz wasn't exceptional tonight. He was good. Again, all in all, I thought, pretty good. We're going to continue to get better. We're going to be fine.
One possession out there in the first half. Basili giving up an offensive rebound, seemed pretty ticked off about that, and brought Kidd in pretty quick. Any word on where he is where he's at defensively right now?
Not where he needs to be. Still a work in progress. He got to buckle his chin strap and fight. We're going to see a lot better post players in the ACC than that kid from William and Mary, who's a pretty good player, has been around, number 35. So he's got the want to, more technique than anything else, and we'll get him there. He'll get there.
Sean played 36 tonight for you guys, and
yeah, I'm just a little befuddled with that minute distribution. Couture's just too important to us away from the ball with his cutting and all the things he does for our team. Padula's handling that load pretty well. I just hope that we can get a healthy Rodney Rice back, which will allow me to get Sean off the floor a little bit more. But Sean Padula's playing awfully good basketball game. His assist turnover numbers are very good. I think he was 4 and 1 tonight, shooting the fire out of the thing. He too tonight had some lapses defensively. We're not guarding a complete clock. We're guarding 25 seconds of that thing, and it just takes one guy to relax, and the ball is driven, and now it's getting to the second level, and some tough things happen in that instance. So continue to harp on it, continue to work on it.
Coach, I know he didn't redshirt, but he basically almost did last year with Lynn Kidd. He seems like he's really taking a jump into a productive part of contributor.
The ball screen stuff gave us a hard time in the first half. They scored 35, which not good. But some of that short roll stuff, some of their actions. Dane's a good coach. Gave us some problems. That was much better in the second half. Our connectivity was better. We were better connected on that ball screen. We were more rigid by that was planned coming out of the half. That was a tweak in our ball screen coverage. Those guys did a nice job. I wanted to sit Couture for the rest of the half from the 10-minute mark on. I got upset at about the 6-minute mark and had to go back with Justin and Hunter. But the ball screen coverage is such a big part of any defense because it's such a popular part of the game. Better in second.
And what have you seen as a whole from his development into his second year in Blacksburg?
Lynn?
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't even close to helping us last year. I mean, it wasn't close. I mean, he was I guess he was 5th on that depth chart. And I didn't have a whole lot of confidence, to be honest, coming into the summer. I'm not sure I've seen a person any more serious from the end of last year. Like the lights came on and he had a conversation with himself. I'm going to be a really good player. I've got it. He's got the tools. I mean, he looks like a statue and he can run. He's strong. He watched a lot of film. He worked out constantly. He still works out. He'll work out, and then he's in a full-blown sweat, an hour before our practice every day, working at it. And I'm thrilled with him. He is playing very good basketball for us, and obviously one that we can count on night in, night out, as well as Petit.
Mike, do you think that seeing that banner get unveiled possibly had any impact on the guys who weren't on this team last year?
Pretty good motivator, man. Pretty good motivator. They don't give those away. We're proud of it. So proud of it, Anthony. We want to try to do another one here soon. So let's get busy and let's get better, and especially on the defensive end. And we got the makings of a good ball club. We're a long way from that right now. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice night.